Hello everyone, this is favorite Uncle Bob back with another video, and today we're going to be looking at the Transformers Energon StormJet. So before we get started, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment down below which the video. What else would you like to see in a video? So on to the figure himself. Here we have StormJet in his very nice-ish jet mode. Like, it looks pretty decent. Like, back here is a little bit messy, but it's not, like, to a horrible degree either. I just kind of wish these looked a little bit more attached than just that. But other than that, it does look pretty decent, so yeah, not too bad, I guess. But take a quick look at all that detail. Focus, thank you. Gets a nice blue right there with some white. The nose cone done in black. This is actually painted plastic, and you can see it's rubbing, but it is molded in that transparent blue. Honestly, the color matching is pretty good. This is just a little bit darker in hand than this, but yeah, it looks good. Now, to my knowledge, he doesn't actually come with a spark crystal or energon star. You would have to steal it off one of his buddies. But yeah, not too bad. So, gets a nice blue right there and some mustard. I think someone missed their mustard on their hot dog. I hate that, sorry. But yeah, it looks good. You get the nice red right there. You know, as far as paint goes, this guy looks very, very solid. It's as far as the jet mode goes, it's not the best out of the three molds. Like I said, I kind of wish this looked a little bit more attached and that this was maybe a little bit more filled out. I know they tried with the feet, and it's, a good attempt. So, but, this is a 2004 toy, so I'm going to give it a pass. But anyways, as far as size comparisons go, here we have our favorite bartender Swerve and Signal Flare, and hey, he's a pretty decently sized jet, so yeah. Overall, not too bad, I guess. Now, I would go into combined mode, but I'm going to save that for the Superion Maximus video, which will be in tomorrow's video. But we're going to focus on the robot mode. So to get there, you want to just, don't want to detach it from there. You want to detach it from there, and then just take the arms, unpeg them, and just kind of swing them out and get them out of the way. Do the same thing for this side. Next, you want to take the feet and just get them undone. So get these untabbed the best you possibly can. There you go. Just swing them up for now. Take these. You want to rotate these in and then flip this section up for reasons I don't know why. So, but anyways, go ahead and lift this up. You also want to go ahead and rotate this. You want to bring it down at this hinge right here and just go ahead and bring down the legs. So this will, and don't forget to flip up landing gears as well. So this will loosely tab in right there. So get this tabbed in, and I need to give myself some more room to operate. There we go. All right, so flipping the landing gears, get this tabbed in. I kind of wish there's a little bit more of secure connection, but oh well. So next, you want to come to the sections right here, drop down the head, flip these down. Come on, hello. Okay, get these down, which will allow the arms to plug in, assuming that these will go at a 90-degree angle. So get these to get the plug in. Do the same thing for this side. That went down too far. There we go. Then just take the legs, and you want to, double hinge them down, rotate, and bring them down. So out, double hinge down, rotate. Then you want to flip out the feet and heels. Flip out the feet and heels. Do the same thing for this side. Stay in, Come on. You know, you want to, you have to, because I say so. There we go. And then finally, just rotate around the head and get the arms situated. So get this down. Oh, okay. Yeah. Be right back. So. Alright, so I got his arm back on. It wanted to fight me really badly, but I went ahead and just brought it down. So now there are some misassemblies with this guy. So one of those is if you look in the armpit, these are actually supposed to be on the outside. This Air Commander logos, I'm assuming. So granted, you can knock out the pin and everything and just flip it around. Won't be too much. You know, since this is on a rotation, not a big issue. The other one where it is an issue is in the knees. When we get into articulation, you'll see he has no knees. They don't bend backwards. Granted, if you bring it out, you see they bend forward. And unfortunately, you would have to do a lot of disassembly for this guy. You would have to unscrew these sections right here to just be able to get this rivet and do the whole swap. Now, granted, you might be able to just, swap around the parts, potentially. I am not going to risk it, personally, just because he spends his time in the combined mode and those knees are useless anyways. So, yeah. If you have these guys displayed in their individual modes, I would recommend doing those two fixes. They're relatively simple, so just don't take my word on the legs. So, but overall, robot mode is lackluster to say the least. I don't know why they even bothered including these sections right here, which I think I had in combined mode configuration, where they're down like this. You want them up like that. Doesn't matter which way you have them, it does not fix the whole gappage. So, yeah, I would have liked to see at least these parts form more, allow this to be more secure or something of that sort. But, yeah. Anyways, let's take a quick look at that face sculpt. So, focus. Thank you. Get the nice mustard gold for his unibrow. Silver for the face, kind of light piped for the eyes, and it does pretty decent. So, yeah, overall not too bad. As far as the new details, you get some nice silver a little bit on the shoulders, and the fists are picked out in a nice blue with gap issues in the forearm. So, other than that, not too many new details. So, now, as far as articulation, the head can do a full 360, and that is it. Arms can go up that far before the backpack gets in the way, can go back that far, so you get your full range of movement. They move out all the way, and I shouldn't have done this arm. Bicep rotation, you get a double jointed elbow, you get a forearm swivel thanks to combined mode. You don't get any waist rotation, and when you go to manipulate anything below the waist, grab it like this, so that way you have a firm connection and it does not come untapped. But legs can move forward that far, back that far, can do the full splits and then some. Thigh rotation, we already talked about the knees. The feet and heels can move up, and there's no ankle tilt. So, I mean, there is shin tilt if you are that desperate. So, yeah, not the most posable of guys, which sucks, but oh well. Like, he had the potential to be such a good figure. They really did well with Steam Hammer and Onslaught, in my opinion. So, oh well. But anyways, for a real quick size comparison, here we have our favorite little bartender Swerve and Signal Flare. So you can see he gets pretty decently sized and sort of just passed out, I guess, serving too many some sodas, too much sodas. But anyways, here we have him with his team. So get this out, and yeah, overall not too bad. So actually, we're gonna swap you with you. because I can. And there. So there we have him with his team. Now, as I mentioned in tomorrow's video, we are going to take all these guys and form us a Superion Maximus. So cannot wait for that. And that will be the end of the Energon journey. This figure goes, he's just okay. He's got issues. He's one of the weakest of the torso bots. Honestly, he is, as far as like more recent torso bots. Keep in mind, I have not gotten 86, the Constructicon 2-pack, or Age of the Prime's Silverbolt yet. So, yeah, at least at the time of this recording, that could change. We'll see. But yeah, he's the second worst torso bot, with the first being Fall of Cybertron Onslaught. You know, that mold is yeah. So, yeah, honestly, if you're a completionist, then unfortunately you will have to get this. If you don't care about this, or you only want, you know, a select few, honestly, just build a makeshift Nexus Prime, you know. So, yeah. But I think that is about it. So don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more video reviews.